It has been said that people who teach certainly don't do it for the money. They do it because it's their passion.
In a story you'll only see here on 41 Action News, the woman you are about to meet lives that. As 41 Action News anchor Krista DeBille reports, her impact extends outside the classroom.
Just going to click on Topeka.
4 a.m. on a Monday morning.
So this is a typical day.
Dr. Tiffany Anderson is already on her way to work. She lives in the Kansas City metro, drives every day to Topeka.
I've always known I wanted to be a teacher. I think it's part of my purpose.
Dr. Anderson is the first African-American woman to lead Topeka Public Schools. She is their superintendent in her second year. We spent a morning with her to learn what drives her. During our drive, she told us of a pivotal moment that changed her. She was a principal in the St. Louis area at the time.
One year, there was a tragedy at our school that really changed how I thought about just education in general.
A fourth grader named Rodney was mauled to death by dogs.
I had to identify him from the homework in his pocket.
She was frustrated no one had gone out of their homes to help and was told,
in this neighborhood, when you hear screaming, you lock the door and you close the blinds. When you hear gunshots, you hide under the bed. But it was, at that moment that I realized that if you don't transform a community, your impact on changing lives will be minimal.
Now leading Topeka Public Schools, she arrives before most are up for the day.
No, I appreciate you.
She delivers gifts for staff appreciation, interviews an assistant principal candidate, holds a meeting for newer principals, and meets with 2 school board members all before 8 a.m. Then it's off to teach a class. She does this at least once a month.
Good afternoon. Let me try that again. Maybe it's not afternoon. It is not. Good morning, young men and young women. Okay, now I'm going to all your names at the end of this.
It was in between teaching classes. She made a phone call.
Hello, Nay. This is Dr. Anderson. How are you?
A high school girl, a senior, had a baby 2 months ago and hadn't been back to school.
I'm going to be checking on you until you graduate, literally.
Dr. Anderson was determined to make contact.
Are you at home for me to drop off laundry stuff, some towels?
The girl agreed to a visit.
All right, so text me the address and I'll see you in about 10 minutes, okay?
So Dr. Anderson goes.
Hello, Nay. I am right outside.
Dr. Anderson carried the basket of supplies. I followed. Nay is her name. Nay came out to meet us and agreed to let me take pictures and video of this visit. This is her apartment. She lives alone. She showed pictures of her 2-month-old baby. Then they talked.
$9 an hour. But I'll get a raise again, but I have to restart over since I was off on maternity leave.
They talked about her job and about the internet and online courses.
I'm thinking about what's life going to be like after high school.
I don't know, I'm nervous.
And about more than just school.
Where do you see yourself? Having a baby doesn't mean you can't go to college. It means that you must go to college, really. All right, so we're going to follow up on these other things.
The visit lasted 20 minutes. You could tell Nay was moved by it and may just graduate with Dr. Anderson's encouragement. Then it was back to school.
What do you most like and why?
Another class.
Good afternoon, how are you?
And conversation with almost every student she passes.
So let me introduce myself.
And it's only 10:30 in the morning.
What class are you on your way to?
There's the rest of the day and tomorrow.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you too.
Dr. Anderson will get up and do it again.
See you later. Bye-bye.
And the next day.
See you tonight.
She'll do it again. Krista DeBille, 41 Action News.
Dr. Anderson is the first African-American woman to lead Topeka Public Schools, the district where Brown versus Board of Education started the desegregation of efforts across the country in schools. The anniversary of that ruling is coming up next month. Dr. Anderson says the one great thing about being the first is so there can be a second.